Welcome to A Reseller's Life. In this episode, I'm going to give you guys 5 reasons why you need to start an eBay store right now. The number one reason why you want to start an eBay store is actually that you'll never overpay for anything the rest of your life. Instantly understanding what the market value of an item is insane. You know, when you look to price an item and look for the ACV value, which is the actual cash value, you type it in the eBay, that's what somebody's willing to pay for it right now. You can actually search the last 90 days and find out what someone has actually paid for the item. You can look at the sales trend and get an idea of what that item is worth and how long it takes to sell. If there's not a lot of sales history, avoid that item when you're just starting. When you're just starting, you don't have a lot of capital to waste, so just buy things that sell all the time. This is going to be challenging, but that's okay. I promise you. I want you to have a small store of expensive, fast-moving things. I'd rather you have that than a lot of dead inventory in your store that never sells. The second reason why you want to start an eBay store right now is that something you can do the rest of your life. I have 13-year-olds reaching out to me that are doing 10 items after homework. I have 80-year-olds that are doing this well into retirement for fun or for extra income. Or maybe their pension or retirement is not enough and they're looking for extra money. eBay is one of those jobs that's never going away. You can do it at home as long as you have a computer to order stuff online. You can sell on eBay right now. It's one of the only jobs that is actually like that. You actually can't be too old or too young to do eBay, which is really rare because right now, even things like TikTok seem to be beyond me. Even though I consider myself relatively techie, there are new technologies being invented every single day. Trying to keep on top of that is very difficult. In order to master eBay, there's not that many things you need to get good at, but there is a learning curve. If you become a master of these 8 systems, no one can ever take the ability to make money away from you. That is massive. The third reason why you want an eBay store is because if you master these 8 processes, you never have to work for somebody again. You have to figure out how to get items to come to your house while you are at home. That's a skill and it takes some time to develop. But if you have that skill, you literally never need to work with anybody ever again. You can just work for yourself because the rest of this has already been defined. There are millions of people who run an online store, at least selling their own stuff. You just keep track of it somehow. You take photographs of it, you list it, you cross-list it if you want to list it on multiple platforms. You have an inventory system. You figure out some way to ship your items. I recommend that you have all the supplies that you need. If you want to do a thank you card, that's great. Write down how you actually want to do everything. These 7 steps, putting an item into some kind of inventory system, photography, listing, inventory systems, shipping, entering in the bookkeeping at the end, and customer service is the same for everyone. If you learn this one part of getting the items to come into your store, you don't need to work for anyone ever again. That is the most amazing thing ever. So I recommend you start a store right now because if you get good at eBay, you can just say F you to your future bosses because you can always make money for yourself. The fourth reason why you want to sell on eBay is there are very few brand restrictions. You can sell almost any item in any condition on eBay. eBay is a giant platform. They were basically first to market. They're a giant slow-moving ship. If you don't believe how slow eBay is, eBay's been around for 20 plus years and there's still no way to review your fees on your phone. Imagine that. They are a technology company. You cannot review your fees on your phone. You have to do that on a desktop. That's how slow they move. Okay, so technology is rapidly changing every single day. It seems like there's a new platform, but eBay will always be there. And if you master it, again, you may not be able to make 6 figures or $1 million unless you have deep pockets, but you can at least get by because you understand the platform, which honestly is not that easy to understand for a beginner in comparison to any of the other websites. 5 is the most important reason. So please make sure to gently caress the like button and consider subscribing because in every single video, I'm going to give you tips to help you build your online store. The best reason, number 5, is if you master this, you can actually do eBay anywhere in the world. There's a few things you need to master. 1, you need to have consistent supply coming in. That sounds easy, but it's not. Second thing is you need processing help. You need someone to help you list and ship. If you have those 2 things in place, you can go anywhere in the world and still have some type of income coming in. It's not passive, but it will run while you take a vacation. When I first started this, there's a lot of resellers I met who have never taken a vacation ever, and I think that's no way to live. I would rather have a smaller store that can be operated by somebody else so I can actually take some time off. It is a small price to pay to just train 2 different departments, one where stuff comes in and one where stuff goes out. It's a small price to pay for freedom compared to different kinds of businesses. I just want everyone to stay patient. Leave your money in your business, get a day job, live on that day job while you build your business up to the point where you can afford better inventory and better people. Do not hire people with the idea of I want to pay people as little as possible. That's silly, because nobody who has a job that gets paid as little as possible wants to stay there. Okay, try to pay a little bit more, try to pay above market so people actually want to work for you. That's super important.